has been a great journey so far, for the past year working on the pre-opening of the hotel, been through a lot of challenges, a lot of beautiful moments, a lot of exposures for new learnings as well, just to make sure that the hotel is up and running now. So it's really nice, and it has that sense of emotional touch to see where the hotel was, and now, you see guests coming in, a full service is happening in the hotel. So it's really an amazing journey, so far. And, we just launched the hotel about 3 months ago, and it's quite a success so far.
Let's talk about Olaya, the brand. What does this brand bring to the Radisson portfolio?
Diversity. I mean, that's something, that is, that we really miss in that, having the mix between a hotel and the residence is really something what the market is hungry for, because these days the trends of, especially mainly in the entertainment groups and, the trend of business is that clients are coming over for longer stays, where they need more convenience, and having this residence element in the hotel from the apartments, fully serviced where it feels like home, It makes it more convenient. It allows our guests, to focus more on being productive in the outside world, and they don't really have to go and rent homes, for a longer period, especially now with everything that is going on, I mean, people are living in different parts of the world. However, they're very much connected to Saudi Arabia and to Riyadh in specific. So this is giving the convenience. And for us as a brand as well, it's nice to see that we are starting, to move ahead with the Radisson brand itself. I mean, being a mid-scale, because, most of the hotels, they either focus on economy mid-scale hotels, or they go over to luxury brands, and five-star brands. So it's nice to have that mix of hotels where it really gives you the true experience, full service experience, and at the same time, it's convenient. So it's really nice to see, this movement. Well, another point that I can add is the geographical location. It's really nice as well to see how we are now, split in Riyadh. So if you go from the south of Riyadh all the way to the airport, wherever zone you just go in, you'll find a Radisson hotel across the corner somewhere, with more to come as well. So that's really nice.
Let's talk about some of the design elements or comfort elements of this particular hotel that makes it such an attractive feature for travelers.
It feels like home. Every brand has its own taste, right? And with every design that you put, it's like giving an emotional, attachment to the guest, that when they go and they see your rooms and they come and they experience it, you want as much as possible to make your guests feel like they are home, comfortable, easy, contemporary designs, not so lavish. It makes you feel like, okay, I want to sit, chill, in the room, sleep on the sofa, do my work from the hotel. I don't have to be really, so careful on every movement that I take in the hotel. And as you can see, I mean, even, the spaces that we have, the public spaces, it's all connected. So you come, you see here, you chill, the bar is connected at the backside, then you have the casual space that we have along the all-day dining restaurant. It gives you like an easy moving, chilling kind of an ambience, where you can do your meetings, you can chill in the afternoon, you can gather with friends on the terrace or whatever. Even in the rooms and the apartments, they all look the same kind of, so that we have a consistent, experience for our guests along the way. And as I told you, since this hotel is more of a hotel and residence, we're really focused on the long-term, long stayers, basically. So we want them to have that feel, or else then people will start looking somewhere else, where it feels like home. Yeah. But the service plays a big role, into making all this happen, honestly, Without that, I mean, you will not feel it, So we are lucky with the team we have, honestly.
I'm so glad you said that, because speaking to quite a lot of people in the hospitality space, one of the biggest challenges that they've discussed with me over the last couple of months is hiring amazing talent and retaining that amazing talent. You seem to not have a problem, so tell us your secret.
Well, it's not a secret, honestly speaking, I do it a little bit different here. It's that we know it's a people industry. Every hotel has nice rooms, you know, I mean, or at least guests expect, you know, a clean, nice room, tasty food, you know, somebody to smile at once they come in the hotel, somebody to accommodate their requests, you know. But what you feel different between each hotel and the other hotel is like there is something, you know, which you can't really educate people on, you know, it's passion, no? And trust me, that's what I do, simply, you know, when I meet with people, I mean, I just listen to them, you know, regardless of their experiences, you know, that comes along the way, you know. But like you see the person, I mean, is he a service-oriented person? Like you see it from his smile, from the welcome, from the way he shakes your hand, you know. And then it's the first 30 seconds, you know, as I always say, that really confirms if this person belongs to the place or not. And that's as simple as this. That's what we do, you know. And now here in Saudi Arabia, I mean, things are changing along the way. Now you're having a lot of talents from Saudi talents, basically, you know, who have been studying whether, you know, within Saudi Arabia, you know, in tourism faculties or abroad, and then with all those trailblazer, you know, stuff that happened, you know, for the past couple of years, you know, and the exposures they are getting into top universities across the world, you know. I mean, this gave a lot, it ignites more into people to love this industry, you know. And certain things are in tradition as well, you know. What to say? I mean, some people you know, you just pass by, you know, they invite you, they want you to come and share the meal, you know, hospitality is everywhere around the corner, you know. Just need people who are really passionate to put that into a profession.
Tell me about the nuts and bolts of this hotel. So how many keys and how many F&B do you have in here?
Well, we have 201 keys split between the apartments and the hotel.
201.
201, yeah.
That's an interesting number.
Well, the 202 is basically the bridal suite,
Okay.
you know, which is sellable at the same time, you know. Okay. So during peak periods, yes, we do sell it because it gives you the same experience, you know, with a little bit of that luxury touch, you know, being a bridal suite, yeah. And in terms of food and beverage, we have, you know, this communal area, but eventually it's the RBG restaurant that we are having. It's the all-day dining restaurant as well. It's a casual, you know, a la carte dining area. And we focused into that on the, you know, communal areas. That's why if you've noticed when you get into the restaurant, you see the bar, you see a bit of high stools, high tables, you know, because we want people to come and feel like, you know, it's their space. And then comes the restaurant. And yeah, that's in terms of food and beverage. And it's all connected to an outdoor terrace, which we're still working on, you know, to have it properly covered, you know, nice sealed, so that it serves both during summer and winter time. Facilities, in terms of facilities, we do have a female and male spa and gym, each separated, and we have an indoor beautiful pool, you know, for kids and for adults. Massage services are available, and now we are doing some partnerships and collaborations, you know, with lovely brands, you know, yet to announce on them. That will really bring that experience into the next level, you know. Likewise here as well, we're working a couple of partnerships, you know, to elevate the services and the experience we are offering to our guests in the bar area. Yeah, and the room service, which is, you know, there for people who are a bit lazy to come down, you know, they want to chill in bed and have a meal. Yeah, it's there available.
Those are my kind of people.
Yeah, my kind as well, you know. After a long day, that's what you really want.
Exactly, that's all you want to do.
Yeah.
And there's nothing better than eating in a hotel bed. I don't know what it is, because I think you're not allowed to do it at home, you know.
Yeah,
you're not allowed to eat in your bedroom or eat on your bed.
Well, yeah.
So it's like a little guilty pleasure that you get to eat on the bed in a hotel.
I mean, you opened my mind. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the things, like, because at home, my mom, growing up, she would never allow me to take food into my bedroom because we're just not allowed to eat in the room, you know?
Yeah, even in our case,
Right?
even a living space, you know, it's the dining table, you know?
And then as an adult, you grow up with these things and it just becomes natural. But it's always been a guilty pleasure. When I get into a hotel, I'm going to do it.
Or eating, you know, while doing business, you know, and stuff, attending meetings without a cam, yeah.
Exactly. I look forward to hearing about all those collaborations. Going forward into the future, what are you looking forward to seeing from this hotel?
Well, success. Great returns for both the company, you know, for Radisson and for the owners. I know how much effort they have put into this place. from technical support, from sealing the deal, with the owners, from all of those things that have been ongoing for the past 5, 6 years, and then, everything they've faced during COVID and, all of this. So I am sure that both of them, they're really hungry to see the success. And, so what we're trying, or personally I'm trying to do with my team, is to speed up that duration until we stabilize this hotel, because we're working in a market where it really gives you that. You just need to put a little bit of hard work, and then luck plays a role at the same time, we can't leave that behind. And the brand positioning, is a big supporter as well, where people are, well, we see it from the leads and, the calls that we get around, and the interest of people, that the brand is really playing a big role, to help us to go to that success that we're looking for. But definitely it's success, it's making our people happy, it's retaining our great talents, we are having across here, the support that we can provide for the company as well to further expand, and for our guests to be happy and to see them all the time,
It makes me happy that you talk about your guests and your team as well. It's nice to hear that, yes, getting guests and growing and sustaining is important, but also maintaining, staff and taking care of the people that work here. It's nice to hear that.
It's the basics, you can't just leave the most important resources that you really have, because like food, I can order it for you from outside, it's fine, we can go and chill and have a nice dinner somewhere outside. And that's what most guests, they do as well, they want to experience, they want to explore, what's going on around. But what really gives, we always say a building is a building, a hotel without its people, it's just a building, What puts that into place, it's the heart, that pushes the blood along, the body, it's the team. If you don't really see them happy, satisfied, what's the use of it? And it's really hard, to make everybody happy. But the thing maybe we do a little bit different here is that we give equal responsibilities for every single employee that we have in this hotel. They have equal responsibilities into making us all happy. So it's not about the general manager to make his team happy, or it's not about the human resources. It's also about the bellman, to make sure that he's keeping his colleagues happy, and he's, that's what we do. It's simple.
For you, having just graduated, getting your MBA, what is your goal personally as the general manager, as the leader of this ship, if you will? What's your goal?
It might sound a little bit different and like cliche kind of a thing, but I just want to be in a place where I can really utilize my love and passion into this industry, I would love, that I'll get a good opportunity, to become one of those leaders who are writing the books down, for people to adopt those things, and then to drive them into their hotels, This industry is an everlasting industry, and you always need people, who really love that more than just a job, to keep it moving in the right direction,